Welcome mates, I am BloodThirstyLord, back here with Lordy, and so back on Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and they have a new update that just got released quite early than the usual time. So let's talk about it, highlight it, and go through it. So the first couple of things in this patch notes are highlighted on screen right now. The patch notes highlighting Danny permanently open fuse boxes, or fuse exits, has now been fixed, so that will no longer happen. Fuse exits won't be opened permanently from now on. Nice! The UI for Leatherface Soul Rev has been fixed as well. Helping out with the incorrect amount of overheat stall status on the rev meter for Leatherface Chainsaw. Is this good? This means that you shouldn't stall as much, possibly. Maybe back to being normal Leatherface instead of being nerfed Leatherface through the stealth changes that happened in previous patches. So I hope that's the case there. There's a fix for invincibility while hiding as a victim. So there's certain moments when you enter a object or being taken out of an object, you would gain invincibility. That has now been fixed in that aspect. Cool to see. Good way of leaning forward to hopefully fix some of the issues. I'm hoping this doesn't fix the issue where, say, if you want to use a hiding spot to save yourself from a Leatherface one-shot build, then that is now gone. We'll have to find out when we play the game today. They fixed the perk Overlooked, which was complete dog shit before, and now your charges won't be instantly consumed. So I wonder how they fixed that. Let's double check it, because that change could be applicable to all other perks in the future, in the same aspect that you don't lose the charges, but you can use the charges correctly, and maybe there's a bit of time between each charge before the next one's taken. That'd be a good idea there, once it's activated. Fixed crawl spaces with barbed wire. So barbed wire's had a couple of issues where you put into a crawl space, and a victim goes through it, and it doesn't activate. That's been fixed. Nancy's house well, stuck spot. I think this was the front of the house. Yeah, front of the house, the sunflower area where the well is. You jump down the well, you'd usually get rubber band and stuck in a certain area, and then they could just kill you. That has now been fixed. Nice to see. Danny tampering with a car battery has been fixed as well, where if he does tamper with it, once it's turned off, no one else can use it after it. That's kind of interesting. That might have been a good thing for Danny for making some crazy plays happen when people just camp battery and they think the battery's gonna be able to turn on by the killers, but it never turns on again because victims can't use it. It's just a waste of an escape. Sliding door animation skip. Oh, this has been fixed. Interesting. So what this is when you're getting hit by a killer, when opening a door, it would instantly skip the animation and they can just run away. In this case here, most likely the victims can now open a door, they get hit, it does nothing to them. It literally does nothing and they get stuck in one area and they get just killed. That's what ends up happening. Linger level 3, this is Sissy's ability, where it causes players with a poison mark to be pretty much revealed for the rest of the game through her lingering ability. That has now been changed and been fixed. Good to see. Missing window jump audio too, so they fixed the audio factors there. A place where you get repeatedly electrically shocked on the grid in Nancy's house. That's cool. Maybe there's a certain angle you hit it, and from there you just keep getting shocked. I'm guessing towards the left side of... Wait. The right side, like the far right, against the edge of the map. I'm guessing that's where it happened. Stuck spot in trophy room. Fixed stuck spot. Oh, I know what this is. The bloody ladder. I hate this. Wait, for family though. This is for family. For victims, there's a ladder in trophy room that goes up. If you get hit there once, you're stuck. You're permanently stuck, and then you have to press E again to get out of it. But if the family keeps hitting you, you keep going to the stuck position. So it's really annoying. So that's cool, that's been fixed. They've also fixed another issue here with the scoreboard being stuck on screen. Cool. That's annoying as hell, because you can't get rid of that until the end of the game. Nancy's skill tree, yep. And Danny's skill tree has been fixed with their nodes. Cool. General skill tree in a build. Yeah, okay. More node shit. Doesn't matter. Nancy attack audio issue. And the first strike of the combat strike for Nancy would have correct audio play. Okay. So the audio just cuts out or does something else. Character swap issues have been fixed in the lobby. All cool. Just more quality of life changes that should have been there from day one. All cool with that. Scroll wheel rebinding. So now you can use your scroll wheel. If you're using a mouse, you can actually utilize that. Missed connection error message as well. So that's been fixed if the error does come up. But these are maybe the juicier changes that happen in the game. I'm going to highlight it right now. That is Johnny changes reverted. We're reverting the changes made to Johnny in the big patch, of course. The hunt ability changes are not being reverted. I can't stand this. There's a reason why, because the hunt ability on Johnny can detect anyone at any point of the game, no matter what. So that is over there is maybe not the healthiest, but the only thing he had going for him was that ability. Honestly, he had nothing else going for him. So this ability here does help out with that a lot, but now has been changed to what it is currently, which is if you use your ability, you can't sense anyone, footsteps or their footprints, unless they're moving really fast or running. If they can crouch or playing slowly, their footsteps won't appear. These changes affect his lunge speed and issues. Johnny's intended to have a lunge, good to know. The issues is speed boosting when attacking. We know about this because this is crazy. The lunge should always be there, but this lunge only works on the first hit, so it doesn't even matter. Even if you get that first hit, it doesn't matter because they can just run away from you. In trying to create the boost, we intentionally altered his lunge and tweaked his animations. This was not desirable results and will be reverted. The speed boost will be separated out and worked on a later date with the intention to not alter his lunge. This is going to be hard to do because the way they've coded it is that each attack is a lunge, and each attack with each lunge can go quicker through the iframe. Oh, sorry, not iframe, the frames data that it has. Like, it's a plus frame. Like, you're playing a fighting game. You get plus frames every time you use a lunge on Johnny. And every time you get a plus frame, you can just go quicker and quicker. That's the idea there. So they have to change the frame data at the very end to make it a little bit less, so then this idea of a speed boost doesn't happen. It becomes like just a neutral thing. You know, it's like safe on block. Fighting game terms on a video game like this. It's hilarious. They've also changed the barbed wire on ladders. Made a change to removing barbed wire and prompts to do so. I didn't even know you could do that, to be honest. I never tried to put a barbed wire on a ladder. So that has been fixed. This would cause the victim player to become stuck. Oh, okay. So if they got hit by the barbed wire ladder, they're just gone. They're just rubbish at that point. Another change, community news and DLC main menu banner. We're adjusting the size of the banner on the main menu. The banner is now 4 times larger. Just kidding, it's slightly smaller and flows better with the background. Okay, cool. I think this was absolutely dog shit. Seeing that big ass ad every time you jump into the game, it was hilarious. That thing was like too much. It was overkill every time. And now the nuggets as well. Let's double check that. The change made to the noise being sticking to victims. We've uncovered some issues. Nice. Oh, the chickens were detecting enemies through walls, and that's been fixed. So chickens were crazy buffed. It wasn't just like a normal buff with more chicken spawns. They were doing everything around the whole bloody map. And even then, if you go past a chicken, the sound effect will stick on you for too long as well. Because that sound effect was meant to be on the actual chicken itself to indicate for family where they are, but since with all the noise changing and being more lingering onto victims instead, that same timer got placed onto victims. So they just had to adjust the timer. That's all they had to do. And then any other issues with that, please report it. Okay, nice. So this patch here, I would say quality of life update more than anything. Nothing crazy. And honestly, nothing insane. There's just more quality of life changes. As we kind of expected within this patch. It wasn't supposed to be the big patch where they changed a whole bunch of things in the game. Perk rebalancing, new meta shift. None of that was going to happen this patch. We knew about that already. I think that happens in the future, maybe January or February. But right now, this is just a slow patch. Nothing insane. Good quality of life changes. The Johnny change could make it actually playable. We could test it today if Johnny's actually better in this patch with those changes. But that will be something to discover most likely in our gameplay today. We're going to go into a live stream and enjoy the live with the mates. If you watch this video right now, we're live right now. So enjoy the content here and after and in the live stream. Amazing stuff. This is a lot of fun. If your mates are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, follow us on Twitch, join the Discord, code Lordy game subs for 10% off, and also BTLmerch.com. Show support, greatly appreciated.